きの説明欄読んでなかった。
The battle dress uniform is the opposite of the sneaking suit, in that it's specialized for combat. It lets you carry plenty of weapons and ammo, and provides excellent protection. Not the best choice for sneaking, but if you feel like playing one-man army, this is the uniform of choice.
Looks pretty damn heavy.
It is. You won't be able to move as fast with it on, meaning it's not good for running away either. Keep that in mind.
Amanda, you getting used to Mother Base?
Yes, it is heaven compared to living in the mountains. We are no longer constantly on the run from La Guardia or mercenaries.
Some of the new guys we recruited used to be mercenaries.
We are getting along. It was difficult at first, but once you talk to them, you realize we've got plenty in common.
I see. Good to hear.
We may be enemies, but we are all still human beings. La CIA's soldiers, La Guardia. The same goes for the people of America.
What's gotten into you?
Mi viejo got involved with drugs in order to scrape together money for La Revolucion. He did whatever the KGB said, all for Nicaragua, or so he told himself. But I realize now, in the end, all he did was help poison young people of America.
Yeah.
I have made up my mind. Even when I leave Mother Base and return to La Revolucion, I will never turn to drugs. Nor will I look to the KGB for help. If we topple Somoza using the KGB and drug money, we will lose the people's hearts.
So, you're choosing a different path from your father.
I still respect him, but I will not do things the way he did.
Well, I'm sure Chico will be glad to hear that.
Chico is a grown soldier now. I could not face him otherwise.
Well said, Amanda. Those are the words of a true Comandante.
Stop. I was inspired by the greatest comandante I have ever known. Boss.
But you know, there's something I've never been able to figure out. Is the Cold War really a war, or is it really peace?
Doc, what do you...
People called it a Cold War, but I disagreed. Sure, nuclear stockpiles are increasing, threats are multiplying. The US and the Soviet Union have enough power to destroy the human race 100 times over. But nobody's actually being killed. Small-scale conflicts and proxy wars, maybe, but nuclear deterrence has averted another world war. The world's far more peaceful today than it was before, and the breakthroughs we've made in space exploration thanks to Cold War competition? Fantastic, don't you think?
No. We didn't need to rush into space like that. Going into space may have been mankind's dream, but good people were sacrificed in the scramble.
Maybe so. NASA's definitely got some skeletons in its closet.
Same goes for the nuclear arms race. Atomic testing has killed civilians and exposed thousands to radiation.
Believe me, I know. And now, this. What peace was I trying to protect anyway? The more I think about it, the less I understand. What are we gonna do, Snake? If Peace Walker attacks Mother Base...
Relax. We've got the entire MSF out to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but Peace Walker's missiles have 1 megaton warheads. The fireball alone would be 1 mile in diameter. Everything in the vicinity of Ground Zero will be vaporized by the heat rays. Then there's the blast, which travels at hundreds of miles per hour. And the fires, and the...
A huge dose of radiation from the initial nuclear reaction.
That too. There won't be a single survivor.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Look, Doc, you made that thing. You know better than anybody what it's capable of. Right now, you've got to give me a rational, scientific estimate of the damage. If we're talking about a nuclear explosion, it's more than just MSF's problem.
You're right, Snake. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, Mother Base would be wiped out. Any ships in the area could be caught in the blast too. We'd need to send out a warning. The thing to worry about most is the fallout.
The dust of death.
If it goes off over water, the particles will be smaller than with an explosion over land, so the wind will scatter the fallout over a wider area. Clouds will form around the salt crystals in the seawater, causing contaminated rain to fall downwind.
Yeah, got a taste of that myself.
On Bikini Atoll? That's right. The 1954 Castle Bravo test created fallout 300 miles downwind. Poisoned a lot of local residents and ships, so I hear. The yield of Peace Walker's warheads isn't that big, but the amount of fallout will largely depend on weather conditions. It's impossible to make a quick and easy estimate.
If it gets into the trade winds, it could come straight to Costa Rica.
What was it Coldman was saying? About leaving people free to help out? He's out of his mind. What does he think's gonna happen? When they get hit by rain containing high concentrations of fallout, a lot of them will die from the external exposure alone. The rain will seep into the ground, contaminating the water supply and crops. When they ingest the stuff, the internal exposure starts. Strontium-90 and cesium-137 have half-lives of around 30 years. The effects stay with you your entire life. Leukemia, cataracts, dermatitis, cancer. And it affects reproduction, too.
I know.
Even today, 30 years after World War II, thousands of people still suffer from exposure to the bomb. We can't let Coldman create more of them just to prove his point. I know it sounds crazy, but I created Peace Walker so that that kind of thing would never happen again.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll stop it. One way or another.
France conducted its first successful nuclear test in the Algerian Sahara in 1960.
A lot of French scientists took part in the Manhattan Project. They defected to America to escape wartime occupation.
Correct. And once the war was over, they returned to France and continued their own atomic research. President de Gaulle did not want to have to rely on the American nuclear umbrella for protection,
Thus making France the world's 4th nuclear power.
Some say the test success pacified the Algerian rebels. The civil war was undoubtedly held in check. But never have I equated nuclear weapons with peace.
헬리콥터 타고 싶었어. あ、そっか。バトルスーツみたいなところ。これか。おお。これかっこいい。これでいってみるか。
Combat.
すげえ、武器3つ持ってる。武器3つ持ってんの多い。弾もいっぱい持ってるし。どうすっかな。いくか。録画しなくてもいいような気がするなこれ。まあちょっとせっかくだからこのままいくか。
Eliminate that squadron snake. They haven't seen you yet. Perfect. Now's your chance.
Who's that? Somebody's here!
Watch your back!
Enemies attacking! Going to alert status! Requesting cover!
Go, 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 go!
もう一個くらいやっとくか。戦車も欲しいしね。なんで？チームのレベルが足りない。ちょっともう一個戦車手に入れるか、次は。タンクバトル。
Commencing.
録画さ、しなくていいよね、明らかに。バトルスーツいいな、バトルスーツでなんかこれからずっといこうかな。もちろんこのマシンガンより絶対こっちの方がいいよね。こっちのマシンガンの方がいいような気がするな。フィンガーよりフィンガーはもっとか。RPG じゃなくてさ、こっちにすっか。ヘリコプターと戦車を1台ずつくらいは持っときたいよね。どっちが壊れてもいいよね。
Don't worry about the tank. Just focus on the troops. They're trying to find you. Make sure they don't. Surround them! Main cannon ready to fire! Take base!
相手がダメージ与えなきゃいけないから。
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission and... Alternatively, you could try planting claymores along the routes they walk. We need you to stop that nuke boss. We'll keep you safe, no matter what it takes.
特に何も変わってないですね。これはスネーク以外の人でやるってことか。さ、魚がさ、ヘッドホンがうまく耳にフィットしない。スネークいいのかな。いや、スネーク以外だね。
Combat.
これでいいか。どうするかな。ミサイル1個くらい持ってた方がいいよね。マッシュ。RPG でいっか、普通に。まあドンパチやる感じだろうから。ナイトビジョンとかもいらないかな。し、行きますか。まあできるだけフルトン回収しながらって感じで。
Stop the enemy reinforcements. Let's get in the boss's way.
RPG が入れたんじゃないかな。やっぱ RPG はちょっときつい。
Mission complete.
Hey, that was great. Can't wait to see what else you can do.
ショットガン強いね。ちょっと強いけどリロードしなきゃいけないから。やっぱアサルトライフルが一番使いやすいかな。これ人回収したい時とかいい。回収。なんで作れないの。R&D のチームレベルが足りない。まあいっか。そしたらミッション行きますか。時間ちょうどいいから止めていいね。